customize my builds for my weapons in Warframe. So, right now I'm actually just in the simulacrum because I was I just bought the Berserker mod and I just maxed it out because I needed it for my war build. And so right here is my war build with a total attack speed. If it's with Valkyrie, it's 3.167 attack speed, and that's only because I have a Riven. If I took off the Riven, it'd be slightly slower. I'm trying to actually get a better attack speed Riven, one that mainly focuses on attack speed, but this also gives me a decent amount of damage. But, so right now, I'm running just Fury. Once I get primed Fury on it, this thing will just swipe insanely fast. Now, let's simulate some enemies. Once Berserker kicks in, which it'll happen often because I've got a high crit chance, it'll increase it by 75%, which at that point I believe is 2.197 max speed. So that's already pretty fast, but then Warcry, and this thing is attack speed of 3.167. It doesn't tell you exactly how fast it is with Berserker active, but putting together Berserker and Valkyrie's attack speed, just doing the math, I got 3.167, which is faster than I do believe you can get the you know, let's just say it's pretty fast, right? That's insanely fast. It may not have the highest damage, which I'm working on that right now, but the way I had it formatted previously, I can't quite fit the build that I was hoping to fit because I just got Berserker, and by adding Berserker I have to also add crit. At that point I'm just adding crit damage, so it's pretty much a crit speed build, which isn't even that bad of a build for a weapon like the War, which has a pretty high crit chance and average crit damage. So I mean, right now this is a pretty good build. I'm wiping out if I do my combos, I'm wiping out level 85 Drekdar elites, which they have pretty high armor, and I'm only running blast. I'm not running corrosive. But if I did slap on corrosive, I'd be taking these guys down pretty easy, unless it's lead armor and not ferrite, which then I'd need to slap on radioactive, but it'd still be insanely fast. I use Cleaving Whirlwind for the War, because it's the only heavy blade stance I have. I mean, just looking at this, it's pretty obviously a god tier build at this point. This is something I would run for a sortie, considering the War is my main go-to weapon. But I think that's everybody. Just a real quick check. Nope, there's one guy over here. But right now, so what I'm running on the War is I'm running prime pressure point at only 120%. I'm running my Riven, which is 67.9% impact, 32.9% attack speed, and minus 10.7% damage to Grenier. I'm running Vicious Frost, Berserker, Molten Impact, True Steel, Fury, and Organ Shatter. So this, plus this, plus this is all my speed. Then this, and this are my damage. That's also technically speed, because that works in sync with Berserker. You kind of have to have that. But I mean, even if I didn't have that, let's just say I replace it with, let's go ahead and slap on North Wind. That'll increase my damage, but it'll take longer for Berserker to proc. It won't proc as often as you'd want it to. So, frankly, I'd refrain from, because I had formatted it for certain gear, certain items. Certain mods, like, I'm pretty sure I have a dash on there, which is supposed to be for the, melting point mod. But, so, I had to change some things around, and I'm pretty sure I ended up putting status chance there. But once I actually reformat this and change a couple of things around, I should be pretty set with a good build, not too long. But I mean, considering this is a heavy attack weapon with a 3.01, or whatever I said the first time, attack speed, that's pretty strong. And considering how armored these guys are, yeah, this is a really good build. Let's talk about the rest of my gear. For my Valkyrie, I'm just running a pretty standard build. Vitality, Vigor, Primed Flow, Prime Continuity, Intensify, Streamline, Redirection. And I'm using this because, well, I've not really got much else to put there. Unless I put on Power Drift, but I would need one more capacity. Did I just get down? Thank you. Alright. But that's really all I'm running, because that gets me a 1.4 duration, 1.3 efficiency, and 1.3 strength, which is a pretty standard build. A lower level build, but still a pretty standard build. Usually my go-to frame is either Rhino Prime or Excal Umbra. Though recently I've begun running Meza a lot, because for regulators being insanely powerful. I'm not even sure if Hawkeye actually works on there. I'm probably going to switch that around if I do end up formatting the regulators, but I don't really need to at the moment. I'm running Hornet Strike at 1.8% or 180% damage. Pistol Gambit at a 120% critical chance. Gunslinger, Target Cracker, Primed Target Cracker 70%. Concussion rounds, the Hawkeye, because I'm pretty sure it expands the reticle. Heated Charge, and Ice Storm, but I might be wrong about that. The only reason I'm even running Ice Storm is because I can't actually fit the actual deep freeze on here unless I remove something else, and that would kinda screw with me.